Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the show. You already know what time it is. It's time for the review for game week 8 in the FPL Pods BTO Pods League. This week, I went up 8 positions, so I'm gassed. Let's get into it, boys. You lot already know you lot use your boost a lot. This week, you won't be surprised to hear there were 7 of you that use your wild card. There were 1 of you that would use your bench boost. 2 of you use your free hits as well. By the way, I'm sitting this side so I can show you things like the league table here as such, and it just makes it easier for you guys at home. One interesting thing you might be interested to hear, there's 45 of us in the league, obviously, as you guys know. For those of you that don't, code is here right now. Make sure you join ASAP. For those of you that would like to hear, there's 45 captains, obviously. 19 teams of you chose Haaland, and 26 other teams, is it 26? Yeah, 26 of you of the other teams didn't choose Haaland as captain. If you want to know who, 11 people had Son as captain, and he obviously got 3 points, I think, against Luton, so times 2 was 6. Bernardo Silva was chosen as captain. We're going to get onto who did that later. Watkins had 2 captaincy choices, and Buemo had 1 captaincy choice. Haaland had 2 captaincy choices. Maddison was picked by 4 guys. Richarlison was picked by Tunje, who got him 1 times 2 points. Oh, I'm going to get onto these 2 later. Saka was chosen by Erkin as captain, who didn't play, but then luckily he had Maddison as his vice captain. 3 people had Salah as captain. 1 of them was me. He got us 15 times 2 points, so 30 points. Me, my little cousin Ijaz, and Mijan as well with Mijan. AC Mijan, I believe his team is called. And let's take it on to the flops of the week. And sticking on to the theme of the captaincies, 1 person had Dominic Solanke as his captain. He's 10th in the league. It's Gaz Zagazar. He had Haaland in the team and he had Dominic Solanke as captain. But then they were playing Everton, so I kind of understand it. But Everton ended up smashing them up 3-0. So I think Gaz got 2 times 2 points, which I guess isn't that bad because if he chose Haaland, he would have got the same points anyway. But Gaz, you're in one of the flops of the week. Probably the howler of the week, if I'm being real. It's Joint. Ryan, he's second bottom in the league. His team is called Bad to the Bone. He's got Turner, Neto, Guehi all on his bench. A total of 20 points missing, and he desperately needs those points right now. Lying second bottom in the league. He's 15 points away from getting out of the relegation zone. Ryan, you need to step it up. Joint, probably howler of the week, has to be to my guy, Coach Watson, and I hate mentioning him every video. My brother, please sort out your team. I don't want to keep mentioning you. Coach Watson, this week, you know what? His team's not even that bad, but he's got the lowest points total in the league, 27 points. He picked Bernardo Silva as captain. Let me just check. Did he get points? Bernardo got him... Because Bernardo got a yellow card, he got a -1, so then a 1 point times 2 is 2. Even if he chose Haaland and as his captain, he would have got more points. You know what? I rate the bravery, but Coach Watson, you're not helping me here, man. I need to get you into the good picks of the week. Next week, please, sort out your team. Second lowest in the league, Hamim Paris Gangaman, he got 29 points, which wasn't too bad. You know what? A lot of the league, for the 45 people, most of the points were like between 30 to 50 or 60 this week. Really poor from the league. You guys need to step it up. I'm in one of the good picks of the week, so don't look at me. Anyway, some other flops of the week. Chelsea fan Gudu, his team is called Salt and Kepa. He's a Chelsea fan, and his third sub was Cole Palmer. I'm sure he's probably gassing him up in the DM somewhere. And he's got him as third choice on the bench, and he could have got an extra 12 points. He had 2 guys that I think didn't even play, Lamptey and Gusto ahead of him, who both had 0 on the bench. But yeah, Vimmel, who's third in the league, I think, he had Gabriel on the bench, which could have got him extra 8 points, but I get it because you're playing City, or Arsenal are playing City, sorry. It makes sense. Taking it on to the clash that we all came here for. It's the battle, the big battle of the S's, the big battle of Shahan v Shahan. Shahan this week with third lowest points in the league. my brother, you need to sort it out. Shahan is about to put you to shame. Shahan this week got 37 points. Shahan, with third lowest points in the league this week, had 31 points. And you know what? They've both dropped down the table this week. Shahan's in 40th. Shahan's in 38th. Shahan's edged it because he's got Son as captain. You know what? I've actually tallied up the 8 game weeks so far to see who's winning the race overall. And here you can see Shahan has won 5 weeks so far. Shahan's won 3 weeks so far. So the battle continues. You guys need to step it up. Shahan, get in the comments. Explain to me why you are 2 game weeks down to Shahan. You need to sort it out, boys. Let's move on to the good picks. The guys that picked Salah as captain, like myself, like Mijan, like Ijaz, we did well. I had Salah as captain, and I had the 3rd highest points total in the game week. Shout out me, Mr. Between the Lines. Because I had Salah as captain, I had Anderson as well. I had Udogie as well. I had Turner as well. And obviously Salah. 2nd highest points total in the week was Mahir. His team's called Final Fantasy. And well, I've gone up from 38th to 30th. Mahir's gone up, I can't remember from what position, but he's up to 27th. So we're battling there in the mid-table. It's getting tough down there. Mahir got 2nd highest points in the week this week. His team's solid. He had White in there, he had Salah in there, he had Sterling in there, he had Isaac in there, who all had good game weeks. Haaland as captain, which potentially held him back a little, otherwise he would have done better. This week, we're going to take it onto the team of the week. Dylan, his team is called Harry Kane Griezmann. He was struggling down the bottom early on in the season. You might remember, you might not. This week, he got a massive 71 points. It was higher than everyone else. Let's take a look at his team. He had Vicario in goal, which is a good shout. No one else has really got Vicario in our league, you know, and he's having a good season down at Spurs. He's got Anderson in there. He's got Gabriel in there. I think Dylan's an Arsenal fan. Brave choice there. He's got Salah in there. He's got Maddison in there. He's got Nicholas Jackson in there. He's got Isaac in there. All got, I think most of them got goals or assists. And he had Haaland as captain, which potentially cost him a few points, unfortunately. But well done to Dylan. Harry Kane Griezmann, his team is called, which is really interesting. One big thing I want to pick out as well, by the way, I want to shout out my guy, Lewis Jurgen Flip-Flop, who you guys might remember was bottom of the league about 3-4 weeks ago. He looked down and out. He was 80 away from the 2nd bottom team in the league. He is now out of the relegation zone, and he is 6 points clear. My guy, Lewis, I don't even know who you are. You've never commented. I don't even know if you follow on Insta. My guy, Lewis, please get in the comments and let us know who you are. Your comeback is amazing. I'm expecting big things for you for this month. I think you might even win this prize for October. I'm not going to lie, man. You're smashing it. Keep it up, Lewis. Let's move it on into the title race. You guys saw last week it's hotting up between Naib and Naim. It's actually stayed the same at the top. Naib is still ahead of Naim, and I think he's taken it. Before it was a 27-point gap. Naim has reduced that to 18 points. You can see Vimmel and Furs quite close up behind as well. It's hotting up at the top. I cannot wait to be involved as well. Guys, we're coming to the end of the video. Also, I'm going to try some little FA Cup, World Cup tournament kind of thing between all the teams. I'll try to set that up within the international break, and I'll do a little video on that just for us in the league, because it's 45 teams. Someone's going to get a bye. It'll probably be Coach Watson. I'll not let him through to the next round for free. Yeah? Anyway, share, like, subscribe. Make sure you join if you haven't already. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Between the lines.